And folks, it has been hot across the valley today, but not like yesterday. Temperatures not up to record levels, but still above average. We're at 98 in McAllen right now, 97 in Rio Grande City, 92 Harlingen, 89 in Port Isabel, and the beach checks in at 85 right now. This is what it feels like when you add the humidity in. 111 McAllen, 102 Harlingen, feels like 99 in Port Isabel. Overnight tonight, we bottom out in the upper 70s across the area under partly cloudy skies. It's a warm and balmy night, and then tomorrow back up to about 100 in the west, a little warmer far west. About 90 at the beach, about 98 in Harlingen tomorrow. The normal high for this time of year is 96, and we're going 98, 98, 100 the next 3 days. So we're staying above average, but we're not probably going to reach the records anytime soon. Here's a big picture of Texas, and it's been pretty quiet across the region today. An old stalled front still sitting to the north of us, but it just kind of washes out, lifts back to the north as a warm front eventually. So we just stay hot. We just don't see that changing. The big high off to the west is still there. That's what we've been watching for the last week or two, and it's actually going to drift a little bit back to the west by the time we get into the early part of next week. But until then, we just stay hot, hot, hot. Friday, there's a little bit of a disturbance that sneaks through that could give us an isolated shower. We can see that on Future Track. Look, as we go into tomorrow, no issues. Tomorrow's partly to mostly sunny again. Friday, a little bit of green shows up, spotty green stuff, isolated showers, nothing big. I think 98% of the area stays rain-free on Friday, but somebody could pick up a brief shower. There you saw it again. And then Saturday, the rain chance goes away again. So it's just a really tiny chance on Friday, and then it's gone. There's your rain chances. Nothing tomorrow, 10% Friday, and back to dry again on Saturday. As far as the tropics go, still, as we get to the end of July, very quiet in the Gulf, the Caribbean, the Atlantic, what we call the intertropical convergence zone, where we look for things to form. Nothing out there and nothing expected through at least the next 5 days, probably beyond that. We do have some Saharan dust getting back into the mix. We're going to talk about that more in the next half hour. It's messed our air quality up again, and we'll show you where it's coming from again during the next half hour. Here's a look at what's going on at our coast. Winds are light out of the east, about 5 to 10. The chop is light on the bay as well. UV index is extreme. No advisories for tomorrow. There's a low risk of rip currents. High tide 6:10 in the morning, a low tide 9:12 tomorrow night. Seas about 1 to 2 feet. So for tonight, mainly clear, warm and muggy, a low of 79 degrees, variable winds at 6 to 12. Then tomorrow we're back to 98, partly sunny. East southeasterly winds 6 to 12, 98. Almost 10 degrees cooler than it was yesterday. So even 98 is hot, but it sounds a whole lot better. A couple of 98s, 100 on Saturday. We hold at 100 through Monday. Next week, isolated showers work their way back into the forecast on Tuesday and Wednesday. Between that, about the only chance of rain comes Friday, and that is only about 10%. So for the most part, it's a dry forecast through early next week with a slight chance of showers showing up again by the middle part of next week. That is your updated First Warn 5 forecast.